Hello, my name is Jessica. Thank you for joining me. So today we're going to do a very simple grounding meditation practice. And it seems that sometimes in order to practice gratitude for what you have, you just kind of have to have an opportunity to sort of slow down and not really do anything other than pay attention to what's going on. So I typically will do this type of practice a couple times a week just because it's very comforting and nourishing to me. So we're going to start with that today. What I do encourage you to do is to elevate your pelvis. So I'm sitting on a folded blanket. You might choose to sit on a block. If you have a zafu, which is a meditation cushion, you might sit on that. You can also sit in a chair. You can also do this lying down if you'd like. But we'll start by just taking a moment to find your seat. And that seat could be supine. And I want you to just notice how you can establish your body in this shape so that it feels comfortable. And once you feel like you've wiggled around and you've gotten everything out, you'll just either allow your eyes to settle on a point and rest there, or you'll allow the gaze to close down completely. And then once you're a little bit more internal with your awareness, I want you to just quickly notice what you notice. So the first thing you might want to pay attention to is if there are any thoughts that are currently running through your stream of consciousness. And if so, just allow them to be there. Notice what they're saying to you. As you sit with these thoughts for a bit, you might begin to observe how you feel in response to them, noticing any emotions that arise. Following that, you might begin to observe any sensations that start to build in the body. And again, we're not attempting to change anything. This is a very restful practice in the sense that there's nothing that you have to do other than observe, pay attention to what's present. And then we'll bring our awareness next to just where the body is, or rather where the breath is in the body. And so keeping the body very alert and yet relaxed. Notice where the breath is. Notice how the breath is. And to the best of your ability, the next step is to just stay with the breath. So as best as you can, bring your mind to follow the movement of the breath. And you may begin to observe that there is a bit of effort required in terms of drawing the mind towards the breath. There's also a sense of release that's necessary. So where can you soften just a bit so that the mind can follow the movement of the breath? And any time the mind wanders, no worries, you simply notice that and gently guide it back to the movement of the breath. And as you continue to anchor your awareness on the breath, on the flow of the breath in and the flow of the breath out, begin to observe that you might sense, you might feel, you might experience that there is something that kind of rides along the breath. It's almost like a hitchhiker on the breath. And again, you just continue to remain alert and yet relaxed as you watch the breath. As you sense this passenger on the breath. Continue to remain relaxed and yet alert as you just follow the movement of the breath. Continue to sense, to experience, to feel the prana that rides along the breath. That passenger sort of that drives and directs the breath in, and drives and directs the breath out. Gradually, you may sense that the prana wishes to settle in a particular part of the body, that your awareness wishes to rest in a particular part of the body. And at any point in time that you sense that, by all means, allow your awareness to rest in that part of the body. Might be the third eye or head, might be the throat, might be in the chest, the heart region, or the abdomen. And as you allow your awareness to rest in that spot, again, just observe the impact that the breath has on this particular part of your body. Again, there's nothing to do. You remain alert, your awareness alert in the spine, relaxed in the effort in the body, relaxed in the effort of the mind. Gently return your awareness. Take 3 deep breaths. At the end of your third exhalation, you'll allow yourself to check in once again. You'll just notice what you notice. How is the mind now? How do you feel now? What sensations are alive and alert right now? And how is your breath right now? It's such a simple practice, but the more we have the opportunity to just ground, to connect with present moment and all the things that may or may not be happening, the easier that it is to cultivate a greater sense of genuine gratitude. So please feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. And when you are ready to transition to the rest of your day, I invite you to do so very gently, very sweetly, very alert, and yet relaxed. The light within me honors and salutes the light within you. Namaste.